What's up, chat? Welcome back to the stream. We had a little bit of an exciting starting point there. Some rules questions came up, and then one player crashed out. Not like emotionally, but their machine crashed, and we had to reload. But we figured it out. We got there. The TTS Mysterious Dark Horse of Connection. Yeah, apparently they just announced a new overhaul, I guess, or something that they're doing. Maybe we'll get it. We'll see it repaired in the next little while. It's nice that Berserk Games is finally has finally sort of recognized how great of a tool they've constructed in Tabletop Simulator, and they are supporting it even more, which is good. But we'll see. Steam has had some rough going last couple of days. I did hear that. Yeah, I heard that some people are having connectivity issues and not able to join servers. Partially, it was my fault too. I typoed the name of the server too, so players couldn't find it for a sec. It was a whole thing. Anyway, here we are. Let's hop in and talk about some lists. This is a really interesting one. We're here for the Pod 68 finals. We've got Stephen Hall over here on the left side with a Castellan Knight, chat.
You can't turn one deep strike, right? With anything?
No.
He has a Castellan Knight quadruple Rogel Dorn. It is the T12 spam of the list of all time. Everything must be toughness 12, otherwise it doesn't show up. Absolutely insane list. We are playing. This is going to be combined arms. So this is the detachment where you gain lethal hits targeting opposing monsters and vehicles, which is not going to be very helpful today because this is a very infantry-heavy Necron army. Unfortunate for the Astra Militarum. Pretty good against things like mass Catan shards, though. You talk about all these Ultramarine lists running mass dreadnoughts or mass repulsors. You're going to get lethal hits on every single gun from these Rogel Dorns into all of those things. Plus, you have this massive long-range just weapon platform of the Knight Castellan as well. Pretty neat list. A bit of a defensive skew with a little bit of offense in there as well.
Flip your clock. You can't.
We also get the benefit that regiment units do gain lethal hits targeting infantry, which will be helpful to try to knock out some of these lighter Necron units as we go. And there is a Silent King in Sin Kane's list here, so we are going to be able to lethal hit against that as well. Moving on from that, we can talk about Sin Kane's list.
Yep.
He is playing none other than Cursed Legion. This is the +2 strength destroyer detachment. Your destroyer units get +2 strength to all of their weapons. Any of your other units get +2 strength as long as a destroyer has killed something first, or at least brought it to half strength. Thank you for the follow, Marine Nova. Welcome in. I want to give some shout-outs as well to all the people who followed and subbed while we were in the pre-roll, right, waiting for everything to get started. Blarg Zombie Nurgle Matt, thank you for the resubs. As well as follows from Boombox Bigfoot, Kemi, FFS, and Chist TV.
Sure.
I almost said Christ TV, but that's definitely, there's no R there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Welcome in, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good one.
1, 2.
Thank you for coming and jumping in this balmy Monday morning that we have over here for some Monday morning 40K. St. Kane's list is really interesting. We're running Necrosaur, Amatar, and the Silent King as the only epic heroes. We do have 2 Scorpic Lords, a Translocation Overlord with Destroyer Unk. So he gets additional attacks. I think it's +2 attacks on his own weapon. Oh, he's already an Overlord's Blade here, so we have up to 6 attacks devastating on him. The other thing, too, is that he becomes a Destroyer, which means he gets +2 strength permanently, and his unit can be targeted by Destroyer stratagems. That includes Advance and Charge. So this unit gets an auto 6 advance thanks to the Translocation Overlord and can Advance and Charge. Plus, the Destroyer Onk improves their movement characteristic as well. So this unit's actually incredibly fast. It is a fast melee aggressor in a Necron army, something that you may not have considered existing. But then we do also have 2 Scorpic Lords that can act as sort of more spot removal, plus some mortal wound output. We have a Hexmark Destroyer for utility, a Chronomancer with Murder Mind, which also allows him to jump into Destroyer units or act as a Destroyer himself. Interesting to see what he's hopping into. It looks like he's jumping into a Gauss Destructor Destroyer, Locust Heavy Destroyer unit. So we have long-range anti-tank that can hide itself.
Right there.
And I am done.
which is incredibly spooky. We've seen
Very
that
done.
attached a lot of times
My
to
last.
Wraiths to unlock destroyers stratagems for them. But in this case, we're just going to be taking a huge
My next
anti-tank
goal,
build.
Trevi, is to get a storm sword on your finals.
Oh, hell yeah.
I built
I
a
put that in
double.
the pod.
Yeah, I built a double big tank list with the Grizzled, and then I realized you can't actually move them around the board, and I was sad.
Well,
Yeah, I think the 2025 map layouts are not conducive to big vehicles, unfortunately.
No.
Bro, I'm trying it out. I put it in that pod you invited me to. I think it was 72 the other day.
Okay.
The list I went with.
I'll just have to finesse the terrain layout. So we play like just layout four times in a row.
Oh, how do we pause the clock?
I mean,
you can either hit it on the clock or hit numpad 8. We'll pause it.
Yep.
I don't have a numpad.
I was gonna say, I think I'm playing that game my first round tomorrow afternoon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, I'm rooting for you. Super heavy on the finals would be sick.
I'm trying to get it there for you.
Hell yeah.
This one was, I thought you would like with the
I do like it. I'm a big tank fan for sure.
Some big old tanks. All right, we rolling for first turn.
Yeah, my man.
Good luck,
man.
man.
Handshake. Have fun.
Incredible. What a time to be alive.
6. You definitively go first.
Yep, I have some scout moves, and you have any scouts?
I got no scouts.
Marino, how long have I been playing Warhammer?
Quick.
We are, I think we have just surpassed 20 years. At least in assorted miniature games. Warhammer specifically has been like a little bit, I've played some amount in the middle of that, but miniature games as a whole, in totality, 20 years, just about. Waiting on the new defiler to be on a 60 mil, could you imagine? Overwatch heavy destroyers with sustain can do scary damage. That is true. These are the destructor heavy destroyers, though, not the Enmitic annihilators. So these are the anti-tank varieties. I guess like with the sustain from Amintar is what you're saying.
King will be in reroll.
That could be true.
Sounds good to me.
Looks like we are going to have Astra Militarum taking the first turn here.
And on red player, start game. Draw, start my clock.
Make sure that the clock is running.
Bam. Bam. Sabotage and behind enemy lines. I will redraw behind.
To my knowledge, they have not changed the defiler base size, though. I think much to the chagrin of the Chaos community.
All right.
I think it's still on a 160. Hopefully, it's like
I'll take
it's like a super heavy equivalent, in exchange for being as massive as it is.
Orders.
Sabotage area denial. Good job for turn 1. We can just make sure that we get out our
all right.
Some of our early action secondaries here. Although sabotage might be tough, I guess, because it's Silent King's. He is in reroll mode, so he's not extra movement. He's going to be kind of slow, so you can actually outrange his Minears right now. There is the. He basically only threats 32 inches, so a Rokal Dorn just sort of vibing around the corner over here and towing into this ruin will likely be able to complete a sabotage while still presenting a pretty impressive threat range.
This Dorn, nothing's really. He might be able to shoot something. 13 to like here.
Whoa, aggressive push turn 1. That would open up the Rokal Dorn to get counterpunched by the Lich Guard. Nice thing about the detachment ability is that once you get a model or a unit to below half strength, which you should be able to do easily off of the Catachan Jungle Fighters if they center up in the middle here, those guys are going to go to strength 8. And they're going to start wounding Rokal Dorns on 5s rather than 6s. So they can actually deal some pretty serious damage. I think a lot of times you run the War Scythes with this unit, but the War Scythes obviously are much easier to kill, so they don't have the same staying power as the Lich Guard, the shield, the Sword and Board Lich Guard do.
Let's see.
So considering trying to get a shot around the side here, it might be that we can rip the Ophidians out of the back line, which would be big.
To give you this turn. So you're gonna get.
But that would just open up a counterattack to the Lich Guard plus the Silent King, which probably kills a Rogaldorn. These are Rogaldorn battle tanks in the front, so they do have the damage blank, so the Silent King or the Destructor shots are not going to be quite as impressive, since one of those will disappear. But it's still not attacks that you really want to take.
Alright, so Rogaldorn Commander is rolling in
How to make regular tank commanders more viable? It's a tough question because you need the.
I got a 5, so that means
I'm not going to do a sabotage this guy.
Let's just save.
We are in linchpin as well, by the way, chat.
There's some stuff after I move.
As the primary, so holding those side objectives is going to be valuable. They are worth extra as long as you hold your home, which both players should. Early game here. Drop them to 82 points. I think they need more army support. Like, if they acted as a unit that could provide both, like, a little bit of shooting, but also sort of impressive army support buffs, I think that would be interesting. Right now, they're just, like, you just might as well take
13.
Rogaldorn, because you get the Rogaldorn body. And for the cost you're spending on any of those big tanks, it's tough to justify. So giving them like more orders, extended range orders, effects that they apply to things when they order them.
Right, that's the one you select.
Even maybe the ability to order non-vehicles.
Yeah, they're base 7 plus 6 for the auto.
Those could all be potential.
So 13.
So that's unchargeable currently.
Yeah.
It's a little weird too that they have their datasheet ability, 2+ shoot on death, is like really easily counterable, and it reinforces a combat roll for them, which feels like we should be trying to get them to operate as an order battery.
For Sabo?
Yeah, they're just damage pieces, I agree. And if you are paying the points, it's not like the points difference between a Leman Russ commander and a Rogaldorn commander is not incredible. It's like 50 points. If you're paying the points, why not get a Rogaldorn? They are like twice as difficult to kill. They have floating rerolls. They have more guns. It's basically no reason to ever take the Leman Russ version.
And then,
unironically, you could probably also make them like disgustingly inexpensive too. Like the comparison between the two is like laughable right now.
As excited. He's not sure about all this.
Drop them 30 points. Yeah, that might also be appropriate too. I honestly, to some extent, I don't know. I think that maybe writing a Rogaldorn commander was a mistake. Because of the fact that the body is so powerful that you really like you don't really want to.
I don't think I really just want to
there's no need to incentivize the use of additional Rogaldorn commanders. And if you kept the Leman Russ commander as the tank commander and just gave him a bunch of orders that he could order to other vehicles, I think that would be definitely interesting. But the Rogaldorn commander just overshadows him. And it's an issue that they've had with the tank commander bodies for a really long time. Either they're unplayable because they're just worse than taking another tank, or they invalidate the other tank data sheets. And it's a bit of an issue that they have to solve. I think it's okay though if the Rogaldorn tank commander is like the combat tank guy, and the Leman Russ commander is like the command tank guy. I think that would be interesting. It's also like traditionally on the sort of like early 20th century battlefields, a lot of times there were oftentimes like command tank variants inside a tank formation, but sometimes the command vehicles were like little tiny light vehicles. That were just an armored radio carriage, basically. Like, it would be interesting if we thrust the role of support tank onto the little guys rather than the big main battle tanks. Commander Salamander, you're so right. That's what I want. I would love a Salamander command tank.
Wow. Yeah, want to see out that inside.
Isn't militarum armor undercosted for the stats? I mean, potentially. I think a lot of,
they're not highly motivated.
in my opinion, a lot of the efficiency for militarum comes from infantry units. Because they can project objective control so easily in like weird places. Are we just foregoing area denial here?
Free Overwatch from the X mark onto them before they move.
Okay, go ahead.
So 6 shots. You're the closest eligible. So 2s rerolling 1 sustained.
Oh my God, Amantar going crazy here.
It's gonna be
clips 7 guardsmen in one shot from Overwatch from the Hexmark Destroyer. What a roll that was.
Hexmark.
And that was Sentinels and Grizzled made them redundant. Yeah, Grizzled Company was certainly a choice. Looks like we are gonna go ahead and redress here and get area denial. Downside is that you kind of feed a nice charge avenue here. There's also the potential that we can cross the distance with the Translocation Overlord. This unit moves 14 and then charges. I don't know what the distance here to this Roguenorn is, but it might be in range.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 more guys.
Okay. All right. So area denial, we're gonna try and complete sabotage.
Yep. So Sabo is this guy ongoing, and area you score over to me. Nothing in the command. We draw Sabo and defend. Defend is a redraw. Display of might is a redraw. Engage on all fronts.
Helmet sticky.
Hands. Pons. All right. Let's hide area, hide deployment. Alrighty. So we got one little feller there. So we'll line up these guys. Let me save them. Where's save in here? Save position. Did that work? It did not. Oh, did it work?
Yeah, it looks like it's saved.
Okay, weird. I thought I clicked it. All right. So the intent here is just to line these guys up for the tank.
It saves positions for each individual model. So when you restore it, just like make sure that the model you're restoring is highlighted.
Oh, okay.
That way you can save for literally everything on the table. It doesn't just save one thing at a time.
Okay. So where's this line to this tank?
Tabletop game where your models can't face each other. I know. My favorite story to tell people whenever they start to wax philosophical about true line of sight is that I have a friend who's an event photographer, and he does photography for a lot of gaming conventions, and he says he doesn't like to take pictures of 40K events because none of the models are facing each other.
Sure.
It's a game designed as hard as it can be to be thematic, and its core mechanics prevent you from playing it thematically. Absolutely incredible. Lichguard pushing up to the center here.
2 friends.
We're just going to charge into that one guardsman.
Oops. I forgot to pick these guys up at the end of your turn. Oopsie doodle. So he'll go there.
Yeah, back in old editions before they moved to like line of sight from anywhere, it was line of sight from weapons, but that's so difficult to adjudicate And it's like, where's the hunter killer on most of these models? You can put it anywhere you want. And it precludes you from modeling your miniatures in an interesting way. Whereas just like line of sight from what is essentially the silhouette ends up and allowing a lot of those, more control over how you assemble your miniatures. But that said, just put this stuff on bases and use base measuring, and then we'll be okay.
Cool, that works. Let's put men here. Let's move these Scorpec. Okay.
My co-commentator's got a lot to say today. Inky, what do you have to say to the audience? Make models move only in the direction that they're facing. We could do that.
Okay,
That becomes a little difficult to
and that means
I think to enforce sometimes. But probably not the worst idea. No worse than aircraft, I guess. But aircraft are already a little like awkward to play. If you had to consider that for like,
nope,
I don't know,
they're just gonna stand here.
10 rhinos at a time might be less fun. Pretty passive turn here from Necrons. We're going to see a little bit of shooting done, but they don't want to push out and get eat shots from a Castellan Knight randomly.
Right. He's gonna stand. He's just gonna make a little room for these.
And then don't forget that these destroyers are going to move after shooting, so they're going to scoot back into behind the building there, thanks to the Chronomancer. It's a pretty nice little wombo combo. I like that. Gives you some early game interaction without having to, excuse me, chat, and reset my camera by accident. Without having to present your guns to your opponent.
Yeah, so they need to back up. Just
Jens, thank you for the follow.
To the back, guys. That guy.
The remaining Kedich Jungle Fighters are in the center of the table, right here. They ate an Overwatch from a Hexmark Destroyer that was absolutely ruinous. They rolled 3 sustained hits thanks to Necrosaur Eventar, and killed almost the entire unit.
That's fine. They're fine. They're good. Hexmark. He's in the aura. They're in the aura. He's good. Shoot there. Go there. Should have picked them up. Oh, someone's got to do Sabo. Although deployment lines. Oh no. Okay, the hex mark. Okay, I guess we're not doing Sabo. That's sad. Yeah, we will not do the Sabo. All right, that's my movement phase. Shooting phase. We'll start with the Gauss Destroyers into your Rogaldorn.
We're gonna pop smoke.
Okay. So 3 shots now on 4s. Sustained lethal, re-rolling 1s. This is 1, and then 3s rerolling 1s. Good job, guys.
What a shot there. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to teach those guys how to shoot their guns. Very embarrassing. Didn't come up, but I actually don't think they would be getting sustains there because of the guardsmen in the way.
Cool. We'll do hex mark into your jungle fighter.
Oh, just kidding. They're destroyer called keyworded, so they definitely would.
Cool. And then nothing.
It's pretty spooky critical.
There.
Especially if we have the Locust
so
Lords in there.
nothing
Obviously, they don't get the shoot and scoot at that point, but 5-up critical lethal
shoot at.
sustain goes pretty hard.
It's my turn. So I will get engage for 1. And I will chuck Sabo for.
Have I tried any of the detentions? I have not. I have not yet.
Over to you.
I regret that I literally haven't played 40K since like last Monday, I think.
Alrighty then. So
we'll get some games in this week though, for sure.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna get. We're playing Munchkin, so I get 8.
Yep.
And we get to that step.
Very good turn for Steven here. Remains unscathed. Didn't have to use any of his blanks. Just lost his unit in the center. And now he's got some stuff to interact with. He can push up and try to kill the Ophidians on the left-hand side. Or the right-hand side, excuse me. Kills onto the Lich Guard are going to be less helpful. Because if he doesn't kill too many, then he can...
Doing his thing again.
He can potentially... They could potentially just reanimate back to the objective. There is a reanimator there to improve their regeneration.
And then fucking rock it out. Okay, I say that's probably the plan. If you kill me in Overwatch, I just pick them back up and do it again. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so this guy is here. He can do what I want. So he can do this. Okay. Take off that line. Let's see. Let me save him real quick. Because he might actually move. Best I'm gonna get like that. Yeah, we're gonna do move. Get some space. And then make a stone.
Oh, here comes the big boy. Really, only available shots are into the Lich Guard.
He's good. Turn.
I think we're going to get one shot into this Lich Guard unit, and then they're going to hop back behind that wall with casualties from the front. You can even, because Lich Guard have 2 save characteristics, an invuln and a regular save, you can even take easy saves on the guys in the front here. Not that I think you'll necessarily need to, but that will prevent further shooting into the unit, and then you can resurrect them. And then we're going to knock Sin King down to only 3 on primary, ideally. A couple things in reserve. Militarum has a lot of Tempestus Scions in reserve. 2 units of 5 Tempestus Scions plus attached command squads with a Tempestus Aquilon unit as well. Just a unit of Scorpek destroyers with a Lord in for Sin Kane right now. If there isn't good line of sight cut to this corner over here, there might be a position where Sincane can reinforce. I actually would like to see this commander just sort of poke around the corner to close that line off.
Yeah.
You really don't want to get a Scorpic unit shot by a Rogaldorn. They have lots of that multi-damage shooting that will kill the unit really easily. I guess at this stage, honestly, a Scorpic destroyer unit could hop in back corner over here and still have a charge target on one of these Rogaldorn tanks. This is kind of a nice position to close off that ingress spot. You can screen it a little bit. It'll probably still be available to Scorpics if they want to drop in there. But then it does give you the opportunity to shoot them if they come in. These guys can order themselves when they arrive, so they can get +1 to hit. And they have their own wound rerolls baked in.
Oh, why is the clock on me?
Oh,
Uh,
no.
Oops.
So you about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like, I don't know how long that was running, but
I think it's about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think it got passed over.
Do you think that's about
I
right?
think,
Or
I think we
15?
started at 35, right? So probably like 15, if it matters.
Okay. I'll run it on me for 15 at the start of your turn.
Okay.
All right, so you do want to make sure everybody's within 12 of this. Yeah, get it right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then screening. This free Overwatch. I really can't stop. But can I drop?
Interesting. It's a very aggressive drop for the Aquilon squad.
Perfect. Yes, the thingamajigger. And then the ones we actually might.
So just keep in mind, if you shoot him, he shoots you back, and then he's after he overwatches. So he'll shoot you twice.
Shooting phase locked?
No.
Interesting. Then maybe I try not to shoot you and just.
For clarity, the Hexmark ability is shooting phase locked.
Oh, okay.
To shoot you back?
Mhm.
Oh, you mean the opponent's shooting phase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like this is movement phase if I
Right.
shoot
So the
you.
servo turret activation, yeah,
Oh,
wouldn't
the
trigger it.
servo turret. Okay. I thought you were measuring this guy.
The servo turret measures from this guy because he's the guy equipped with it. So I'm making sure he's
Got it.
actually within 12 and can see you. That's my.
Okay.
And then that's just a thing because once the unit moves, he no longer has it. All right, so you're gonna get to shoot me. So realistically, I'm just trying to keep some guys alive on the point. But if it goes bad, let's try and spread out some.
The new ad mix up is rad. We'll talk about it on the Monday show later, I think. But I don't know if I share that opinion.
Your potential rapid.
Well, maybe it's just the fact that it's like if you compare it to literally any 30K release for AdMech, it's so far inferior.
So there we go.
It's so far inferior, it's embarrassing.
I will
shoot you with. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you, then you can shoot me.
Okay.
So D6 plus 3. 7 shots.
T5.
Yeah. 1 save. No AP.
Oh, he's good.
Okay.
I will overwatch that squad with Sarah's first, and then I'll do the Hexmark second. So 1 CP for Sarah's. His 12 shots. On 6s, rerolling 1s. So the 2 become 4. You got 4 at AP 1. Doesn't ignore cover, so you just base save.
Okay, so 1 guy dies.
Okay. The 2 big shots, nothing. I don't think a men here can. I think that 1 men here can see you. Men here shot. Nothing. And then Hexmark, his shots. +1. You got 7 AP2 ignore cover.
Okay. All right, beautiful. And my other squad of Scions.
Oh, shit, sorry. You might, if I rapid. Oh, it's still your turn, right? Still your movement
Yep.
phase. Yeah.
Yep. I was just saying, I'm still like,
Yeah,
I
we
think
even
I'm
missed the
saving my
timing.
other
Yeah.
ones. So,
Okay.
yeah, if you want to rapid, go ahead.
Let me just check where this guy, the line is like there. So this tank is there.
So Locust and
What order
Tempting
these
were the
guys?
draws this turn. So I think that I think I missed what was Tempted. But if it was Center, then Aquilons there would take it. And then also they would score Locust. Worst case scenario, you get Locust with them.
All right, so that line's there. Oh, it's not gonna fit even close. It's not gonna work. None of the tanks advanced, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Everybody's alive.
Okay. No, we'll keep these guys in strat.
Okay, so we're good to go.
Yep.
All right, let's get this back on me. All right, so then we are going to start with this here tank commander shooting his guns into the Lich Guard.
Okay.
So no
Start
ingress.
with the big cannon, D6 +3. For 6, +2 for blast. On 3s, uses hit reroll.
Yeah, I guess the second
Fire
Doran
minus
pushing
2.
forward closed off the line
All right,
here.
use his wound reroll. All right,
3.
so you have 3 AP2.
Guard did go first here, so Sinkane can hold
Then we're gonna do
and
the
sort of rely on bottom
D6.
5 scoring. So if he could keep himself
Plus 2 for
relatively
blast
safe right
is
now,
8.
maybe he's okay. He will have to clear probably one of these forward position Dorns, though, so he doesn't eat too much damage in his own deployment zone.
Looks like it's gonna be 1 save, AP3.
He's okay.
Sorry, I'm lagging right now. There we go. And then we got the autocannon. And then multi-meltas are out of range. And then we have the stubbers on this guy. Three saves. Yay,
One goes through for a damage.
Okay. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and shoot the Castellan.
Was that 1 damage to a Lich Guard from an entire Rogalord battle tank?
Right, so we will
not the auspicious activation we were hoping for, I think.
Plasma.
Brutal.
Yeah, we might as well just.
You know, there you go, chat.
Each, so
it is funny because it does look like Rogalords are just very silly, right? As a unit. However,
11 shots.
Every once in a while, you just get turns where they do nothing because they're so inconsistent on their output.
3.
Equal 2.
So pulling Lich Guard from the front here.
Shield breaker missiles, 2 shots.
Nothing. If the third guy in the middle, in the front here, does get killed, there's no way that Sinkane can reanimate back to the objective. Although I don't know if he wants to, unless he reanimates Max Lich Guard back, then he could get 3 to the Aquilon's 2 OC there. The Dorn experience.
1 save.
The Dorn supremacy over here.
Okay. And then the last gun, I believe, is D6 shots. Yeah, plus blast, and that's twin linked.
This is the Castellan experience as well. Unload a 500-point knight on your opponent, dude. Nothing.
All right, so 4, 5, 6 shots. 4 is twin linked. 6 or 5 on your save, on your armor.
Hey, we got the guy in the front.
The last one.
Nice, 1 guy killed from a Night Castle.
This Rogalorn is going to shoot into the Affidity.
Yep.
The Tyranid experience, so true.
Modifiers.
Yep. So we'll start with his.
One time I shot a Herodin at a Tyrannofex and I did literally 0 damage.
6 shots. Plus 3. All right. No. All right, 3 AP2s.
Doesn't ignore cover, right?
Nope.
Or AP2s?
AP2s.
Damage what?
3.
That's the squad.
Good night. Good night, sweet prince.
Okay, beautiful.
Ophidian's down. That's big.
All right, so everything's shot back.
Still an Aquilon squad in reserve as well. We can't forget about that.
So I think that's going to be established Lucas with the 2 guys left in the middle.
Tomek Kreksuski, thank you for the follow.
So we got me and my
welcome in.
And no charges, everything shot. We completed all of our secondaries. We are good to pass turn.
All right, I will pick up.
And I'm going to put it back to you on the hour mark.
Okay, I'm going to pick up the Ophidians. And then nothing else in the command. We draw, defend, and cleanse. Sure. We get 3 for primary. No battle shock, reanimation on the Lich Guard. 2d3 because of the reanimator. 3, 4, 5. So they're all back. The guy is on 1 wound. Let's do here. another reanimation, so we go to movement phase. All right, let's see. So that's a 4-inch charge.
We get to see what Lich Guard unit can do to a Rogaldorn. Unfortunately, not Scythe Lich Guard. Just 1 damage guys. They do have a bunch of attacks. We need a better showing from these Gauss Destructors than we saw last turn, though. So all 3 Gauss Destructors shoot and fail to wound to a Rogaldorn. Not like its stats protected it. They
The
just
Scions
simply
have a
rolled
medivac?
2s.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't forget, too, that all the Rogaldorns have not used the Blade of Armor yet, so those guys will get to blank 1 incoming damage. One thing we could potentially see here is the use of Advance and Charge to try to get these Scorpex in. Now, there is also
All right, we'll move these Lich Guard
Spreading
to
Madness,
quick
which
7.
will allow Sincane a 7-inch charge out of reserve, assuming that these Lich Guard hit their charge on this Rogaldorn. So we could see, or well, I guess vice versa. It's +2 to charge anything that's currently engaged by your army. So as long as he hits one of these charges into one of the Rogaldorns, he's going to be able to make an easier charge with the Scorpec unit coming out of reserve as well. Certified Destroyer moment. So true. He does have the command points to reroll as well. So we have ways and means.
I just want to make sure they're within the aura. And that guy's going to go over here. Cool. All right. All right. So that'd be an 8-inch charge.
Chad, how many Rogaldorns do you think we get this turn? Let's get a poll.
I think these guys come.
There we go. We'll do a little poll here, chat. We're running for 5 minutes. 0 Rogaldorns. Yeah. It's likely. So we should have the random shooting to kill the T5S2 Accolons in the center. That will unlock sustained hits for the Silent King targeting one of the Rogaldorns, whichever one he ends up having eligibility to. So his damage output's crazy spiky here. You also have lethal sustained plus rerolls off the Locust Heavy Destroyers as well.
All right, let's do this.
So the spike potential is there. It is not inconceivable that a Locust Heavy Destroyer unit kills a Rogaldorn by itself. It's unlikely, but not inconceivable. And that's honestly not even that crazy unlikely.
Chrono, whatever. So you can see him.
They're basically 3s into 3s, rerolling 1s. Lethal sustain on 5s or on 6s.
These Scorpec are gonna move up. What are they?
Reloading the destroyer cannon
cannons.
with the Scorpex in the back here.
2 and they're moving 10.
If we see, because the particular output of the Lich Guard and the Scorpec destroyers are not like hyper affected by ablative armor. There's a potential that one Rokaldorn goes down to all of the 6 damage guns, right? The Silent King and the heavy destroyers. And then we hit 2 charges into the second one, and we're able to kill it. And I think that is going to be... That's, I think, the hopeful plan here from Sinkane.
I'm in here is gonna go. There, so I can see him. Silent King's got a scooch. Be there.
No king attacks, unfortunately.
Oh.
But we do get the
Doesn't work.
2 Menhir shots.
That's fine. He's
I
gonna go
think
there.
we could probably string the Chronomancer back to get the rerolls. Losing rerolls on the Locust heavies feels bad. Unfortunately, this means that we are not stacking our firepower.
And
Here is the reserve in from the Scorpic Lord.
9 on that. I don't know how to do it on this map.
That's not even close to accurate.
I'll hold it for you because I don't think it's accurate with that bubble.
Yeah, it looks like it's measuring from the middle.
So the bubble is not correct?
No. I'll hold the line for you there, though.
Okay. So
Classic hull measurement, chat. If only there was some kind of like, I don't know, regular sized component of a miniature that you could apply so that they had like a consistent
like this.
You know, they had consistent dimensions for measuring. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know how you would do that though, you know. Like what if you put like some sort of disc on the bottom that you measured to, you know, and then you just use that without having to worry about like where your antenna or something was. Yeah, I it would probably be. It's a little fantastical. I know we're talking about real sci-fi technology here.
That's good enough, I guess. We know it's an eye.
We should give it a name.
Okay, so they I think are gonna come down there. This is fine.
Maybe
this
maybe name it after if it's like an oval. It kind of looks like I don't know, some kind of swimming creature. Maybe call it a bass.
You're like too rapid. Oh, I got my Ophidians. Sorry, they're coming down. Oop, I click 6. Oh,
the foundation of measurement. Yeah, we could call it a foundation. But maybe you put it on the bottom of the model, so you call it a bottom.
They'll be down there.
If it's like flush with the tabletop, maybe call it like a ground floor or something, you know? A floor?
Want to wrap
A
it?
floor would be
Yes,
good.
I do. I still want to wrap that
Entering
thing.
dangerous
I want to lock
territory.
up my
So true.
Get these guys
How
in
could I?
position.
How could I be so foolish?
Yeah, he's not an issue. With where all these guys are at, we really just need a
Oh, a stand. That's good too. Yeah, we could do that.
Like here. And we can do one guy.
So I'm watching this game of Warhammer 40,000, and my co-commentator here only wants to play with a laser pointer. She doesn't want to do anything else. Can you imagine? How did I find such unhelpful employees?
These guys are just gonna hang out back here now. Right? It doesn't matter. All these are special.
I identify really strongly with this cat because she gets something in her head, and then she hyperfixates on it, and that's all she wants to do. And right now it's laser pointers. Sometimes it's brushing and grooming, and sometimes it's laser pointers.
I'll run it for an extra 2 minutes.
And she will literally just want to do that for
start shooting the men here.
Days.
The Dorn. And then his indirect will go into this Dorn over here.
Okay.
So the 2 shots. They both hit. Both wound.
Oh, it gets a good start. See a damage blank here, probably. I guess not.
Okay.
6 each.
That's where I was supposed to use a blank. That was the blank guy. Okay.
Yep.
Let's not forget that next
Well,
time.
I think one Rogaldorn almost certainly going to die. Let's see if we
rerolling ones.
We miss our rerolls into these with these Locust Destroyers.
Just one. He's good. All right, we'll go to these 3 into that tank.
Okay.
3s sustained, not rerolling ones.
Oh,
1 sustained.
Great.
3s rerolling.
Shot.
0 vehicle.
One of those is lethal.
Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna CP roll one of these. All right, 3 AP4s.
Okay, I will use his blank on 1.
Oh, that's right. You have the blanks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we needed 4 here.
Used 1 there, but I got going too quick. All right, so AP4s, AP3s.
Oof.
Taking it.
Oh. 12 onto the second Rogaldorn shit. 24 damage dealt to Rogaldorns in one shooting phase. That's what we needed to see. Oh my god. I don't know if we're gonna finish this guy off. We're certainly gonna kill 1 here. We needed I think we needed either Silent King to put in some work there, or we needed a higher output from the destroyers.
Into your 2 guys. This one. 7 AP2s. Okay.
They did. I'm gonna spend 2 CP. Put them back into strat reserve.
Reinforcing the T5S2 Castellan, so we'll get another unit of those guys.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So shot. Doesn't matter. No, the question.
And the tough part here too is that Well, first of all, we're going to have to start making battle shock checks for these things, and failing those is a disaster.
Oh.
But the other thing, too, is that the follow-up shooting is going to have to go into this front line, right? So if we hit all these charges, get the Scorpex and the Lich Guard into the front line here, the Clapback's going to have to go into the Lich Guard. The Lich Guard are really awkward for these big blast weapons to kill, and that's going to absorb a lot of the shooting.
Lich Guard into your Rogaldorn.
And then that allows for the Locust Destroyers and the Silent King to get another round in on the back line here.
So let's save you guys.
I almost wonder if we see an Overwatch here and we just try to peel a couple of those guys. Probably not the Lich Guard, but almost certainly the Scorpion Destroyers.
So I could get them there, but then we're blocking that off. Yeah, so we won't do that. So we're just going to go block this off, block that off, block that off, and tag. Tag. Actually, we want the Lord in there. So he'll go there, and then we'll string these guys back for coherency.
I made a cardinal mistake, chat. I paid attention to the game for too long instead of playing with a laser pointer.
Well, that does. All right, so
that's
still
tough.
reanimator range, and then 2 on there, and then these guys there. We'll charge these Scorpec next. We'll spend the 1 CP to give them +2 to the charge. So 7-inch charge for them.
All right, chat. This is a big one.
Classic. I'll spend a CP.
Failed it on the first roll. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. Hits it on the second roll with a big 10. Oh, no.
Save this.
And we have blocked off any potential basing, I think, here. So we get an almost perfect combat slingshot.
I'm gonna go 10.
Oh, my God. Chat. Absolutely huge. This is all coming up Sin Kane, I think, here. Didn't quite get the second Regal Dorn, but we're going to steal the objective. We're going to clip one down to Battle Shock level. And we're about to see a bloody battle round. I think this game is largely going to be decided by what happens over the course of the next battle round. Don't forget as well, we have a second Scorpic Destroyer unit sitting in the chamber here for Sin Kane that has access to advance and charge, so it can follow up after this pressure. So he has a ton of pressure on the Militarum expansion objective.
Then he gets a 3-inch.
Oh my God.
And base you, but then that wouldn't be charge mortals, but I don't think that matters. I can go.
This is a great turn.
12.
Great turn for Necrons here.
Getting him.
And then importantly, if he's able to base the second Rogel Dorn with his consolidation move and pin it, it will only have line of sight. There's no access to fall back and charge this attachment. It will only have line of sight to the Scorpic Destroyers and won't be able to
12.
shoot at them with its blast weapons. So it will simply fire multi-meltas and stuff.
3, and then we should be able to...
Yeah, so the stratagem gives +2 to the charge roll, which means that he goes from a 10 to a 12. It doesn't just make his successful charge a 7. It also increases the distance at which they move. So as long as he can complete this incoherency, he's going to be able to pile in, consolidate, and pin both those units. I don't know if this is a coherent movement here, so we might have to choke up on that last Scorpic Destroyer on the chain. But we'll take a peek after he's moved the remainder of his models.
Goes here. Comes there, moves 3 within an inch of you. Yep. Cool. That's them. And then lastly, these Ophidians are going to try the 9.
I don't think this is coherent right here. Because we
this guy's got
don't have 2 here and we don't have 2 here.
You are correct, sir. All right, so tuck this guy back a little. And I guess, yeah, because no one else could have moved as far, I believe. So yeah, he's got to go back. So okay.
I think the
That
implication here is that this
here.
Rogaldorn will likely not be here by the time this unit piles in. They're about to eat impact mortals and a full activation out of a Lich Guard unit.
Okay.
We'll see what happens, chats.
9-inch into that Dorn. It's a 3. Good job, guys. Well,
Flub's the charge over here.
Fight phase, charge phase. Actually, the Scorpic Lords impact mortals on the Dorn.
All right, this is big.
I
think that's a D3.
2 to 5 is D3.
Yeah.
You take
3 mortals. Oh, that thing is almost certainly dead to the
so
Overlord.
Fight phase.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we start with the Scorpic.
Oh.
They're gonna pile in.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because if we swung with the Lich Guard first, then they wouldn't be able to pile. I see. I think they could have piled if he was in his previous position. So now he could pile and then consolidate, but he probably won't get to base the Rogaldorn. Which means
he's probably gonna
it will probably be able to maneuver itself. It is how it's looking right now. Which is unfortunate. It's but I think the fact that we got the rest of it is a big deal.
Good. So we probably got 3. Do I want more? No, I think 3 is fine. So 3 guys into the Dorn. We'll start with the Lord. Yeah. 4 attacks on 2s, re-rolling. We will not pop the dev wounds here.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll save it. All right, so lethals, 2s, re-rolling hits. So 2 lethals. And then on 3s,
What a roll.
so you got 3 AP 3s.
All
I think
right.
that's at 4s. Doesn't matter though.
I will blank one of them because he still has his blank. And
see ya.
I die.
Good night, Rogaldorn. No explosion.
We'll consolidate. So this guy. Drivey, move your hand. Thanks. So this guy here, put him into combat.
You think he would have to base here?
With the other guy?
With this model, right? Yeah.
Okay. That's all.
There you go, chat. Look at that. Textbook. That's textbook right there. Boop. Just bump them. Boop. Very nice. Very nice maneuver. Now, the reason that it's relevant that the Rogaldorn not being based, and we'll see if Steven knows how to execute this, is that basically all he needs to do now is leave a spot here open with his pile from the Tempestus Scions. If he does that, then the Rogaldorn can pile or consolidate when it fights, which allows it to peak its tread here so it can gain line of sight down this angle. That allows it to fire its blast weapons while remaining in melee. And it is no longer, it's not going to be engaged by the Scorpic Lord, so it's only taking the non-charging low impact attacks from a couple of Scorpecs if it remains in melee for the next turn. So not being able to base the tank commander there
and then you get
was a big deal for Sincane. However, engaging it, still huge. Gives it -1 to hit, all the stuff.
So we will start with the Rogul.
I don't know if this does much.
Okay.
Maybe it can get line to the Silent King?
Force.
That's so questionable. I don't think it does.
2, no AP.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that pile in.
No,
I guess maybe if there's like a more oblique angle he could take. Because you are within an inch, so he could rotate and go sideways and then see Silent King. And still move 1 inch to toe. Big thing here, though. The Scorpec destroyers are... he is on the objective, yeah. The Scorpec destroyers are OC2, so currently there is 10 OC on this objective. We can get 5 from the Rogaldorn, and then if we can pile and consolidate enough Tempestus Scions, and then duty and honor them sort of next turn, they can retake the objective for 5 primary. Is that 9? I think he's at 7 right now, chat. The Scions are 2 currently because they have a regimental standard.
Looks like
I think we need 1 more Scion, or 2 more Scions probably
3 guys.
to touch in.
Two saves, no AP.
1 damage.
1 damage. Yep.
It'll be that guy.
It's the best way to find communities to play with. Are you looking for communities locally or online? You can join my Discord. I switch my Discord. We play all the time.
End of my turn, defend
and occasionally do new player events, which we probably should do another one of. Now that we're doing
So you have 8.
a team event.
I have 7.
But if you're looking for local local communities, see if you can find any hobby stores in your area. They will typically have a meetup board where you can find games. Also, Facebook communities are also helpful.
7.
Oh, flag makes sense.
Where you can look at, you can like search them geographically.
8, 9.
Okay.
Okay, so I know those. I'm pretty sure these stayed the same. Let's draw some secondaries first, and then we can make.
Oh, he'll take it if he duty and honor. Oh, there's only 4 Scorpex here. Okay, so if he duty and honors both the Rogaldorn and the Tempestus Scions, he'll get the objective. Fair enough. I think Sinkane should have consolidated his Lich Guard to get more OC on that objective too. I don't think he considered here. Yeah, unfortunate that you have to lose out on the +1 to hit on the commander, but I don't really know what he's shooting at.
If I kill the Ophidians, everything
level
is on the board now, right?
Beyond just like multi-beltas into the Scorpex.
Okay, perfect. All right, so over here. Just see something.
What a game, chat. That was pretty exciting. That was a cool combat phase. And we got some posturing from the Astra Militarum to try to keep them in melee. I'm a little worried about this Lich Guard brick. The Militarum offensive profiles are not well suited at killing this brick of Lich Guard. If they can kill the Locust heavy destroyers this turn,
we like it.
If we can get an arc around the corner here with this guy, just peek right there and shoot them and kill that unit, that's going to be a huge brick of anti-tank shooting that the Necrons lose.
Only Sarah's. And I don't think I'm killing him this turn.
Yeah, I believe that's what they just rolled, chat. It was the Battle Shock chest.
Do you generate an extra command point from something?
No. I haven't messed with it.
Because you're at 0, right? In your turn, and then you got 1 in my turn, and you get 1 on your turn.
Yeah, I didn't touch anything, so, but that sounds accurate. I think I should be, because we just finished your turn. I should.
Oh, no, you should be at 1, because you spent the 2 in my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we didn't take down for reinforce. That's the problem.
Should be at 2, right? Did they give us both 2 CP for some reason?
Mine should be at 3, I think.
Okay.
Because I spent the 1. I spent 2, and I think I was at 4.
Yeah.
And you spent 3 with Sarah's Overwatch first.
That was the
That was last turn.
previous, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, so all the orders are good. I don't want to redraw. I don't think they want to keep my CP. All right. Let's get rid of.
Yeah, Sincade's secondaries have not been ideal too. He's been discarding cards all game. Basically, I think they've spent essentially the same amount, but Sincade's had 2 card discards so far. Unfortunate.
These guys. You have any reactive moves again?
I'm curious, chat.
I can charge you
whether the tactical secondary system survives this coming edition.
Closest eligible?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just checking it right now.
By the way, 71% of people
on unit from your army
said
6 of
1 Rogaldorn dead.
Would be eligible.
And you are correct.
1 or more, so I'm not in combat.
We even got
1.6 units and resolves that charge.
Semi-random. I would like a little bit of deck fixing. I think would be interesting.
Okey-dokey.
It would be cool if you could deck build. I think that would be kind of neat.
Way back. Not these dead, so we're gonna use all this to kill all these. Use this to kill this. Extra guns will go into Lich Guard. And these guys. Mark is getting annoying. Alright, we don't have to use our Quillins this turn, do we? You don't need to. No, we can save them. Alright, so here we go. On 8. This back. I don't think there's this.
Curious where the plan is to charge into the Lich Guard here. If we don't do enough damage in shooting, which I guess like maybe we're just gonna pile 3 Rogaldorns in and see what happens. But
spot where he can point and fall back,
and then hit a tank shock potentially.
Maybe that little.
But if you don't do enough, you give them a consolidation into both areas over here.
Perfect. That's all I was trying to do. And then over here, these guys are going there 6.
Oh, the commander fell back?
But we just kind of wanted to one guy on like we were before.
Oh my gosh. We do not have a way to fall back and operate. So we're just gonna miss out on his shooting. Yikes. Yikes, Spike. Have a pool of 25 secondaries and you build a deck for 60 of them. I could see that. And I also think it would be cool if they use that system to reintroduce faction secondaries. So you have specific cards for each faction. And then just like lean into the hobby aspect of it where the card they will provide erratas and updates to the cards and you just are expected to print out erratas for them. I think would be nice because then they could use cards to balance faction power, which was something they did in 9th, which I thought was super cool and occasionally worked incredibly well. Sometimes it was a mess, but every once in a while it worked really well. It was good. Give each faction 2. Yeah. Then you can do like cool thematic stuff that are like really weird. My favorite one from 9th edition was Cranial Feasting, which made unit champions matter. It was like super bizarre to play around. It was really, really fun. Also gave you command point generation for your secondary effect, but that was different. First rank, second rank on the Tempestus Scions. I'm curious whether or not they actually have shots here. I guess maybe the special weapons do. Because we do need to clear these Ophidians, and I think it would be nice if the Tempestus could do it. Might need move to get them all in range, though.
Yes, I'll see the Lord. Yep, perfect.
Here's another thing I would like, chat. I would like for there to be full army deployment, but but you change the deployment zones based on who's deploying and going first. So you determine first player, then full army deploy, but the first player gets a smaller deployment zone and maybe is required to start some number of units in strategic reserve. So that they can't just alpha you out into oblivion, and you have more space to hide your guys. I think that would be cool as hell. I like asymmetric games. That would make me
Okay, we're
happy.
gonna start shooting. So we're gonna start with Castellan into the guys here. We'll start with the little blast gun.
Spend 1 CP to make you -1 to hit for that unit.
Okay. So we got D6 +1 for blast.
Image of death. Trevor for GW Rolls team. They would never.
Hit. No wound. All right. We will go ahead and do the shield breaker missiles. 1 hit. 1 save.
Asymmetric games are harder to balance. That is for sure true.
Damage.
D6 +1.
But to some extent, the game self-corrects a little bit, as long as you don't go too crazy with it. And I don't think it should be the case that you have entirely different missions or whatever. But
wounded, 2 shots.
I think changing deployment zones and maybe objective placement or something to balance first versus second is
more on your invuln.
Is an interesting dynamic.
Invuln. What's the AP? It's like 6.
So you get damage 3 Horror
so it kills 2.
I definitely should not be trusted with the development team. That's for sure. Design?
This guy.
I'd kick the shit out of design. Inky has some really, really strong opinions on 40k balance. Inky, what do you think about asymmetric missions? She ran away. I think she has.
Kill this guy.
She has said her piece.
All right, then we got the 2 melta guns. 1 hit. 1 AP4.
Should be AP3, so 6 up. Nope.
1 damage.
Okay, this guy's down to. Oops.
I should have done that last. All right, then we got we'll overcharge the plasma for D6 +3 and 1 for blast. 6 shots. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there we go.
Ouch.
I'm waiting on the dice.
No. You hit me 5 times.
We'll take it.
4.
AP4s.
So 3s, so 6s. Nope. 3 damage each at least, right?
Yep.
So you kill 4. Oh, I only had 3.
I'll just 4 up it.
Okay.
Was that his invuln, right?
Yeah. So he takes 3.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then I believe that's all his shooting.
Okay.
Double checking. Yes, that's all. He shot everything. All right. So now this Doran can still see the Lord because we planned that out. What is in range?
Yep.
Is the question.
22.
So everything that's in range will go to the Lord, and then everything else will go into the Ophidian destroyers.
Okay.
He has a 4-up invuln. And what's his base save? 3?
3, yeah, and he's still -1 to hit.
Okay, so we're gonna do plus. No, because we're still putting you on your invuln. Okay, so that's gonna be the 2 cannons, the auto cannon, and the stubbers, because you have 1 wound that might matter on. And then the multi-meltas are gonna go into the Ophidian destroyers.
Okay.
All right, so we have G6 shots from the big cannon. 6. We'll use his hit reroll.
He's T7 now, if that matters.
I have strength 12, so it does. All right, he has 3 saves on his invuln.
He's good.
Little cannon. Five shots. Okay, auto cannon. 1 save. 3 damage.
Is this the last gun?
We have stubbers.
Okay. Takes 3.
Okay. One save, no AP.
He's okay.
No. I live on 1. Oh, that's rough. It's just so rough. All right. This Dorn is putting. Oh, we gotta do multi-multis over there. Sorry.
Yep.
All my dice spawn. There we go. 1 AP4.
Just roll the damage. You got
6.
1.
Okay, then we're gonna do all of this Dorn into the Witch Guard.
Okay.
-1
to wound.
You have a wounded guy, so we'll do Stubbers
Yep.
first. A strength
T5.
4.
So
All right,
5.
Is it
It's
strength
it's
based?
higher. Yeah. So 2 go through. No AP on this, right?
No AP. Nope.
So you kill him, and let's see who takes a wound. This guy
Okay,
takes.
we'll do the big cannon D6 plus 3. We're gonna CP. No, we're not gonna CP that. All right, so 4 shots. Then 2 for blast. All right.
Yep. Three.
All right. Strength 12 on this, so 4.
Okay. So 4. 2 go through. I'm assuming multi damage.
Yep.
So we'll
Little
kill
cannon.
those 2.
One AP3.
Damage.
3. Auto cannon.
That guy.
1 more.
Good.
And multi-multis. Okay, don't know what's going on.
Well, the 2 misses, right?
Yep, I had to re-roll because I rolled 5 dice.
Oh.
1 AP.
No, nothing, right? What's the strength of it?
Yep, -1. Strength 9, so nothing. And then that's all his guns. So
Okay. Yep.
okay, there we go. Then we got this, and this is left. So over here we have medpack guy. We got 1. So we got 2 Miltas, 2 plasmas, right? And 1 pistol. Last pistol. All right, so we will overcharge plasma here.
Oh, did you roll the hazardous on the knight?
Oh, I will do that real quick.
He's good.
He's good. All right, so plasma. Okay, we got 1 lethal and sustained. 2 saves, AP3.
Get cover, so AP2. Nope. 2 damage each, right?
Yep.
So
Hazardous.
right.
Okay, we gotta get rid of all this. But I did not roll any ones anyway. 2 multi-guns. 1 HP,
Roll
4,
the damage. Okay,
5.
that gets him.
Okay, so everything's shot. We're going to go to the charge phase now.
So end of phase, I'm going to do the Lord's Res Orb. So this is the Res Orb itself for 3. So we get him and a full guy. And then this is the Reanimator for another 2. So he's at full, and this guy comes back. And we're going to put them right there. So unfailable charge, unfailable charge.
A big resurrection here. Doesn't quite retake the
We're gonna
objective,
charge the Castellan.
but is going to make it so that we don't have to suffer any Overwatch this coming turn.
This? I think that's right. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna charge the Castellan into the Lich Guard.
Okay.
Interesting.
3. It's not what I needed.
He has tank shock incoming here. Unfortunately, a lot of this is going to get reanimated because we are still in range of the reanimator in the back.
Can I even base you there?
Yeah, you got to base me, right?
That's what I'm trying to say.
If
Like,
possible. So I think you got to rotate.
I don't think rotating gets me to basing either. We'll see.
Yeah, because you lose 2 for the rotate, and then you move 1. You can touch me there.
No?
Yeah, if you slide him back into the ruin a little bit, and then rotate it some more, because
Yeah.
you can rotate, right?
Yep. Definitely looks based.
Because that was less than 2 inches from you.
All right, I my CP on the reroll here because we did not need that.
Ah, that's too bad.
All right.
I think reroll to just try to pin on the
Yeah,
objective.
we
Is that
wanted
the
to
idea? Okay.
make contact.
Fair enough. Well, battle's going to be joined this coming turn. I think this is going to be a lot of engaged vehicles in a moment here.
I'm in
boy.
charge here.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
We see an intervention?
And we don't want to even try that.
Amintar
So now,
might kill that
One
Rogaldorn
second.
and clear the unit.
So I think that's within 6. Where do I go? Him. I think I just heroic with Amintar.
Alrighty.
Rogaldorn.
Yeah, I think we can likely get him into a spot where he gets rerolls plus his sustains, and then he's winning on 4s because he has the +2 strength from the detachment ability. 4s and 5s. Oh, no rerolls, I guess.
Just go there.
Just kidding.
Fight phase, so he's got to fight first, so he will do that. Is there a way? Sorry, mind if I keep him in the aura? Oh no, he wouldn't get.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, well. Just
Yeah,
bumping.
he can't get in the aura.
There might be a spot where you can do it.
6 big attacks.
Sarah's is really weird, or Serac, excuse me, is really weird because he hull measures.
12, right?
So you actually measure from his little plinth, and
Yeah,
you might be able to
3.
base underneath the sponsor of the Rogaldorn and extend your base backwards to measure the plinth to get 6 inches. I'm not sure if there was a thing.
do I blow up?
Yikes!
Oh, you do.
And an explosion!
Oh,
Fortunately,
D6.
Amintar gives you protection against
Alright, so that's
explosions.
all of your stuff here.
He siphons away
Amintar,
the
destroyer,
debris,
destroyers,
I guess,
and
into his little gloom prism. His nullstone
Right,
field
Lich
generator.
Guard.
That is a huge explosion, though.
Alright, so we'll do Lich Guard.
Oh boy, just
They're
clips
in
3
his
Lich
5
Guard
inch armor
directly away.
painted for the mortals. So
Imagine if we
they
had the
take
command point for a tank
5.
shock there.
Didn't have a wounded guy, so
Oh my god, but Amintar got within 6 of the Lich
What do we
Guard.
do? So that's
Wild.
1,
Reanimator getting 5.
3, 4, 5.
Damage on the reanimator probably not going to stick. I think that guy will fix himself. We gotta roll a 5 on this Hexmark Destroyer. That would be huge.
It takes 2.
Scorpex for 5. For 2.
They take 2.
Hexmark.
It's so funny that
3.
Amintar's the utility of Amintar's defensive aura is 90% about
Fire.
explosion prevention.
For 2.
Takes the 2.
And then destroyers for 6.
Take 3.
Yeah, most of this is going to get healed back. But we would have done so much more damage if Amintar hadn't been protecting the army. Oh my god.
Okay.
That was big.
Okay, we'll fight.
That was huge right there.
Vortex.
You got a pilot.
Oh, yeah, you took me out of base.
I wouldn't pile there, I think.
Base you right here.
That was an interesting casualty pull. Because if you refrain from piling, the unit coherency checks.
Right, strength 8. Yeah, -1 to wound. Alright, we'll go to the Lich guy.
Interesting.
So let's just.
So I think if you refrain from piling the Castellan so he doesn't activate, you kill 4 Lich Guard. I'm pretty sure is what happens right there. You basically do significantly more damage than you did already.
Just out.
He's touching
you.
That was an interesting casualty pull from Sinkane.
Touching you. He's gonna stand there.
We're
good.
I don't think that this Lich Guard and this Lich Guard are within 2 of each
1,
other.
2, 3, 4, 5.
In fact, I'm almost certain of it.
3 attacks each, I think.
Because they're only 1.3 inches away now. That other Lich
So
Guard was like
15,
3 full inches away from
that
the next
is
model in the unit.
Aura, so 3 is sustained. Gross.
I think if Steven had not activated the castle, I actually think he just does insane damage to that unit.
7. So
I don't think he saw it though.
8. So 2 AP2s.
Now we take 1.
1 wound. Good job, little buddies.
Oh, it's messed up. All right. We'll jump in here. All right. So then we get.
He's doing a good job at keeping Sinkane down on points, though.
Engage for.
Necron's definitely up on attrition now. Now we've killed 2 Rogaldorns, and we're in a position where we can get a full round of shooting plus a charge into these Militarum units. Sinkane's still banking on that bottom round 5, but the score separation is widening. 26-point differential between the 2 players right now. And it's not really going to close very much this turn.
All right, Battle Shock on the Scorpic Lord. He's brave. I believe that's the only hex mark. He's brave. Reanimation, so Canoptics in his aura, so that's auto 2. Scorpack, it's an auto 2. The Destroyer, he's up to full. And the Goss gets back 3, he's up to full. And then the Lich Guard next to the Reanimator, so they get back 4. So that's 2 Lich Guard. Your guys OC a lot, I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah, I think we want them here. Okay, so we just get the 3 for primary. And reanimation on the Scorpic Lord. For 3. He's back up to 4. All right. We have area denial. It's fine. And we got established locust. So Hexmark can establish. There we go. All right. So movement phase. these guys out. All right, so these guys are doing the same thing they do all game. Just go here, there, and there, and then this guy is gonna be, let's see, can he be here and still see you? Yeah, so he's gonna shoot at those guys. Militarum moves 10. Let's do this first. So he is OC2 moves 10. He's going there to establish. Oh, Amintar's up to full health too. Because he's next to Reanimator. Yeah, I think he's got to go here. We'll still give sustained to them. Yeah, he's gonna go there. These Scorpec are gonna.
Amintar pushing to
8.
strength 12. Such a killer in this detachment. What a Chad. What a Chad this little man is being. He's such a closer against these T12 defensive profiles.
All right. Sarah's. Where are you moving? Yeah, he's gonna go here.
The size of these models, though, we can just see each other over the huge walls. Pew pew.
You can already see.
Incredible, chat.
Let's move this 5. Okay, screening that. Although you have what? You have the 6-inch deep strike guys, right?
Yeah, put one in for you. I saw you trying to screen.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're gonna do this. Okay. They moved. He moved, and then he's gonna move. Yeah, he's gonna go his 10 to. Where are your guys? They're over there. There you go, 10 there. Moved. All right, that's everything moved. Because which guard do you want to stay in combat?
No, hold on.
Fallback 7. I should have probably done that actually. That's okay. All right, over to you.
No, you can go.
Yeah. Back over to me. So shooting phase. We'll start with
Tree Stone.
Silent
Thank you for the
King.
follow.
Menhirs
New to the
into
tabletop game. Want to go to a few
Commander,
things?
Silent King and into the Tempestus.
Yeah, you can
squad
ask
over
here. That's fine. Or you can ask in the Discord. There's a rules question
on
channel.
the tank.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
If you want
So 3
help from other people too.
ones. Both hit, not in the sustained aura. Just one AP4. That's good. And then the 2 big shots from the Silent King hit. I don't think these have anything special. No. So 1 save, 1 dev. The save is at -3.
What strength is this big gun?
10. This is into the Scions.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And the AP is you said 3.
Yeah.
I got cover. So
Just 1 because 1's okay. 2 die.
Oh, it doesn't
One
matter.
dev. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the 12 indirect but direct. They all hit. They all wound. So you get 12 AP1s.
At least 5 more.
5. We'll go to the Goss destroyers and the Chrono. Chrono into your Tempestus. The 3 Goss into the Dorn. The 3 Goss hitting on 3s. 6s are sustained. Classic. 1 AP4.
We're good.
All right. And then the Chrono with his D6 plus blast for 3 shots. No, 4 because you're 2 blast. Cool. Nothing. He's doing the Locust. We'll do an Amintar into the Tempests. His 4 shots on, he's hitting on 2s. Sustain 2. So you got 5 AP2 ignore cover. All right, so this squad has 3 guys left, right? If I'm looking at it correctly.
Yes.
All right, so they're good. Sorry, they shot and they do their scoot. I think I did the wrong order. I go back to where they were. He's doing the thing. I think he's out of range. Yes. Scorpec Lord will shoot this knight for whatever that's worth on 3s. He is in the aura, so it doesn't matter. Sustained. Nothing. Okay. I think that's all the shooting. So charge phase. This Scorpec Lord into your knight. In on a 7.
And not the shooting we were hoping for
Sorry,
here.
you want to do something?
No, go ahead.
Feels like these Locust Destroyers are being exactly as inconsistent as these Rogaldorns. Just doing a bunch of nothing. R.I.P.
Charge mortals. I think it's T3 plus 3 for 4.
Okay, down to 23.
Okay. Amintar into the Dorn.
I'm going to Overwatch here.
Okay. He's in.
Okay.
Swinging for the fences with this
Roll.
Overwatch. I need 3 conversion. Oh my god.
Reroll.
That's 2 Melta hits?
T8.
Oh my god.
2 saves.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
The drama.
Shots.
The drama was insane. That could have just spelled his doom there if one of those went through. Holy crap.
1 save, AP2.
That was dramatic.
3.
Yep.
2 hits,
1
2
shot.
wounds. Here's 2 saves. Please pass
What a
both.
cannon.
Otherwise, you probably die.
Nothing.
Now, importantly, this damage is gonna stick for a little bit here, because Amintar won't reanimate until
Is it coming in?
his next turn.
Lag.
18 shots.
Steven's connection is very inconsistent today.
For me. 1 save, T8. You said, yep.
Yep.
Oh, his saves are so
Alright,
on
you can
point,
Good
though.
job. Keep going.
That could have killed him.
So he's gonna
That could have done it. Oh
Hmm.
man, spooky.
put the clock back on me. And then this Scorpec Lord into those Tempests. On whatever.
Can
Where
he
are
get
they?
the pile in, or they consolidate here?
Dead.
Actually, he might get the pile if he kills them on the impact.
Yeah, I think I can get. Yep. Okay. There he's doing the action. They're already in combat charged. They're not going to charge there. Okay.
Oh my god.
Combat. You
Look
can't
at that
interrupt,
engagement.
So we'll just start with the Scorpec Lord into these Tempests.
That's crazy, chat.
Charge mortals for him.
Yeah, he could pile into the Ruggledord if he kills them on the charge. D3 hits. He kills them on the charge. He can pile into the Ruggledord now.
I know the leader has one.
Oh no, there's a T5S2 Prime. Oh no!
2, right?
It's a 2.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
Which is actually annoying because now I have to.
And now he can't pile into the Ruggledord. Oh, I didn't see the character was still there.
Okay.
So he cannot tag the Dorn,
You don't have to fighting.
Well, I would because I'd have to pile into him, right? Like I couldn't pile in. I mean, I can choose to stand still. Yeah. All right. 8.
You don't have to kill my commander.
I would like to. So you have 5.
AP3, right?
AP1s.
Oh. Well, he needs to go back. And I actually get a save. And he's still dead.
All right, cool. And we'll pile in, or we'll consolidate onto the point. We'll go to this Scorpec unit next. They are going to consolidate that way. Just leave that guy there. They're going to pop their devs. We'll do the Lord first. We're going to spend 1 CP to give them sustained. So the Lords, 4 attacks, 2 is rerolling, sustained lethal. Okay, 1 miss, 1 sustained and lethal. And then this will be on 3's dev wounds. Oh no, I'm sorry, 4. You're T12, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you got 2 saves and 1 dev. AP3.
It's 6 ups. Damage 3?
Yeah. So it takes 9.
Alright, so it's gonna bring me down to 14.
And then we got 6 Scorpecs, 4 attacks each, so 24. Hitting on 3, sustain lethal, rerolling. And then these are on 5s dev wounds. So you've got 4 dev wounds, and you got 9 AP2s.
9, 5 up. Hiya. So like 2 damage each, right?
Yeah, so just get some.
Yes, it does. Can we get another 6? Give me an amen. Come on. Nope. We tried.
Ouch.
All right. Just a couple of these guys will get.
Big ouch chant. I'm not sure
And then we've got
if Steven
Amatar
has what it
Dorn.
takes to retake the center objective here. So Sinkane maybe crawling, clutching it back.
Super growth.
On primary next turn.
That's a sustain.
Steven will skill score an 8, go to 51
4
points.
AP3s.
So maintain his lead. And Sinkane does have bottom 5 scoring, so the door is still open.
And then the little attacks. Nothing. Cool. You get to Dorn punch me back.
All right, Dorn. Let's see a damage on Amatar.
So that's the
3 1.
end of my turn.
R.I.P.
So we'll score area for 5.
If Amatar had died there, that actually to that Overwatch, if he had eaten the Melta hit, that actually would have been huge.
Yeah, overdue.
Because the Dorn could have pushed mid and contested it for one more turn, and that may have closed the limited the distance. And as it stands, he can still shoot into the Scorpex in the center. He'll probably do a bunch of damage, but he won't end up taking the objective.
So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Display of Might is the draw for Steven. Not a great draw. Although he has an Aquilon squad. There's still an Aquilon squad in reserve because it was reinforced chance. Oh, he might be able to score it. Or he can push the Death Marks. The Hexmark Destroyer moved forward out of position. He has a med pack on his Tempestus Science. He's going to score a 13, and he might be able to clear Sincade's Linchpin if he gets lucky with the Tempestus Aquilon drop. Oh my god. Steven could pull victory from the jaws of defeat here if he sees the line. This game is exciting, chat. I'm enjoying this game very much. Because he can pop in the back. There's no Overwatch threat besides the Silent King, who I guess is a little spooky, but we can maybe hide if we go in this corner. And then we get a sentry shot, and then we just blitz everything into the Death Marks to try to clear the objective. It's not Obsect. Oh, that's right. The Death Marks can intercept, but it's only 5 shots. It'll kill Lasgun models, so it's actually not that big of a deal. It is also... Is it simultaneous with the Flamer attack from the Aquilons? Can the Flamer intercept the intercept and actually kill one of them before it shoots? If so, that's actually kind of a cool interaction. When this unit is set up, yeah, they're simultaneous. So Steven can just sequence his Flamer shot before the Death Marks resolve their interception. And then if he kills any Death Marks, that he reduces incoming damage. Oh, that's 13-pointer on the score. I missed that this was a casualty because these guys were not on the objective. I missed that there was a casualty respawn here that could take the objective. That's so big. That's so big, chat. Basically, Sinkane oh, and he is going for the drop. Oh, man. Essentially, Sinkane is most likely going to 15 out bottom 5, I imagine, unless things go insane. But that only gets him to, assuming if he scores 3 this round, that gets him to 45 points. He's still down 11, including basically 2 turns of secondary scores. Now, Defense Stronghold is blockable by Sincane.
Those guys are there.
Because he has an auto 6 advancing charge in the Lich Guard unit here. They can actually interact back there.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Yes, they're gonna go there.
Okay. So the death marks.
I'm gonna shoot you with the flamer when I set up.
Okay.
D6 plus 3. I can't see it.
5.
So 5 is 8 shots.
T5.
6, 7, 8. Moving on 5s.
Ooh, not a great roll.
No AP ignore cover.
Kills 1.
Kills 1.
Okay.
So that restricts return fire.
Or get to shoot you back. They're not in the aura. Does heavy work? Is heavy only in your shooting, or does it work? Travi, do you know?
I believe it only works during your turn, but I'd have to check.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a ruling before with Astra Militarum for that, something similar.
And that it didn't work, or it did?
It doesn't.
Okay. So you got 2 AP2s.
Okay.
Yeah, it's when you remain stationary, you get +1 to hit this turn,
You-
so it only works during your turn.
Do you ignore cover?
Okay. No. Okay. Take it on the guy in cover.
Yep.
Yeah, only lost 1 last gunner.
Now.
We still get our special weapons.
To me.
And a bunch of hotshot shots. Can we kill the 4 death marks? It's questionable, chats.
First, D6 plus 3, 6 shots.
Oh, man. This is so big if this unit dies here.
2 saves, no AP.
2 more 3-ups. Kills another death mark. Oh.
All right. We have 1 plasma overcharging. We got 1 lethal.
I would almost burn a reroll here.
Kills
another death mark.
He's good.
We just have all the last guns. We have to kill 1 guy.
Doesn't wound. We have 14. 16. Yeah, 14 because we got a dead guy. All right, 6 is lethal. Dismiss.
Ooh, not the ideal roll. And they save.
Okay. Not ignoring cover, right?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Bad job, Aquilons. Bad job.
Too bad.
All right.
I almost wonder it would have affected. They could battle shock there. To be clear, too, because they check battle shock before they go to reanimation, right?
Okay.
I almost wonder if it was worth holding the sentry shot for the grenade. You eat more interception damage, but it's only 1 attack. I think the sentry probably only averages 1 kill on a good day.
Right. That was underwhelming. And then hazardous checks.
And I think it's probably you're good for 3 guys, and then the plasma plus the sentry most likely kills 2 on average. So I almost wonder if it was worth banking for a grenade here.
It's got to be a plasma guy, right? Oh, is he a pistol? Okay, cool.
Yep. And then this Dorn.
Steven loses a model to overcharge, pulls him off the objective. Incredible.
Amatar. Okay. We're going to
love it.
spend
I love that.
Our last CP for +1 AP for this squad and this squad.
I'm a little worried that his shock troopers haven't moved. I'm actually not sure he's cognizant of the Lich Guard threat range.
So just the pulverizer can?
Because the Lich Guard can auto 6 plus for 1 CP advancing charge. And if they bang the charge onto the shock troopers, they'll block
but you're already
defense stronghold.
4s anyway. So okay.
Okay. We're good. So multi-meltas.
Hot start.
That is, we're gonna use the hit reroll there. Just had to take a second. Reset
Oh
the
my
hit
god.
cannon.
Rogaldorn's just taking the
That's
turn
one
off.
save.
That's not what we need right now.
Damage.
Three.
What else is going into him?
We got stubbers.
Just stubbers. Okay, so he takes 3 from that. So he's down to 3. 4, yeah.
One save.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Just what we wanted. Perfect.
Amatar lives again. He lives to fight another day.
Blast guns.
How different would this game have been if that man ate the multi-melta shot on Overwatch? He would have been big, chat. This would have been a whole different ball game.
Should be 9 shots. Okay. Come on. All right, 5 saves, AP 3. What you have coming?
Okay. So it's AP 2, so 4 die. What's the damage?
3.
Okay. Yeah, so 4 die.
And then little cannon D6 plus 1 for blast. 3 shots. 2 hits. 2 more AP4 for 3.
Okay. Damn it. Okay, I didn't expect that. That kills the squad. That hurts.
Okay, over here we're doing everything into the score pick lord because we do not.
Yep.
You know what? I say we get greedy. No, we just guarantee the kill. We're doing everything into him.
Okay.
Multi-meltas, hit reroll. Wounds reroll. 1 on your invuln.
He's okay.
Okay. Big cannon. 7 shots.
T7.
T7. 2 saves on your invuln.
1 goes through. 3 damage.
Yep. Little cannon. 4 shots. Okay. 1 save. 8 on your invuln.
He's okay.
Auto cannon. 2 saves. AP1. Thank you.
That will get him.
Good thing I didn't get greedy and split fire.
Yeah.
All right. So shot.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yep, that's everything. No charges to declare.
Okay.
And you fight first.
Yep. So 6 big attacks. 1 misses, 3 sustain, and 4s. You got 4 AP3s.
Okay.
Take 6. And then the little guy is +1. 1, I think it's AP1. Yeah, AP1. 1 damage.
Okay. I will ongoing display. I gotta count. 1.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 3. You have 1, 2, 3.
4?
This guy's actually technically in.
Oh,
this.
he's into. Nope,
You
I
only
don't
have,
get it.
yeah. These guys don't count because they got to be in no man's.
Okay, so I'll ditch it for a CP and onto you.
Okay. It's over to me. We draw, recover, and no priz. Okay. We're gonna
not the secondary turn we were hoping for here from Steven. I think he's definitely feeling the command point burn a little bit. Not like lacking Lord Solar, for example. So you don't just get like solid secondary draws. He's been pushing primary really hard too with all of his reserve units, which has certainly been helpful. But has kept his secondary score very low. Let's see what the play here is for Sin Kane. So Sin Kane grabs his 8, or assuming at the death marks pass here. Unless we're auto passing, I guess. Might be worth, honestly. You bank on a leadership 7 for 5 points. You need every point you can get. Yeah, I think we got auto pass here.
So he moves 8. So that's a 9. We can advance and charge.
Don't know if the Scorpic Lord is going to do it himself. He does have an 8 attack profile, though. So maybe he's okay. Plus mortal wounds?
No. So that means they're not advancing, so they're just going 9. Yeah, that's fine. There, he comes here, kills this. We have recover. So recover. Technically could recover with this. Yeah, recover is end of my turn, correct? Yeah.
It sure is.
Extra 2 points. I'm unlikely to knock you off that anyway.
So current score differential is 21. Assuming Sin Kane auto passes or naturally passes on the death marks here, he's going to score another 8. So that would make it a 13-point differential. Oh, no, excuse me. It's 29. So that would make it a 19-point differential. If he scores 15 next turn,
it's 10. So that'd be a 9-inch charge.
He only has to score 4 points on secondaries plus whatever Steven gets between this turn and next turn, which is a between 3 and whatever he gets final turn. Amantar being locked here is a little bit awkward because he has to fight the Rogaldorn and doesn't get to clear the Scions in the corner over here. And if they're not dealt with, I mean, maybe Silent King can flip some guns into them. If they're not dealt with, they can continue to respawn on the objective and extend that points lead. Is there max score recover? I don't think so. Because I don't believe the Scorpic Lord can fit. He would have to be able to go all the way into the deployment zone, right? Because you have to be wholly within.
To move. Auto pass them.
Wholly within a different zone.
No battle shock on anyone else.
And he's in no man's land. I'm not going to measure it right now, obviously. But I don't know if his movement is high enough for him to get in. I'm sure. I'm almost certain that it's not.
We have no priz, which is fine. Recover, I think we can do. Let you have 3.
So no prisoners probably scores for 4. So Sin Kane scores 7 up to 34, plus 8 up to 42. He's down 14.
So that's 8.
Need a shock.
What's up?
Would these guys need a battle shock?
They auto pass.
Oh, we are going to auto pass here. Yep, okay. There it is. Insane Bravery rocked out by Necrons.
Okay, so what does that look like?
The prison should be 5. Yeah, we'll see. Like there is, I think, a 2 score here.
In this mission?
If he's able to clear them,
all right, so
and he can kill the Accolons. We'll see what happens over here. This Rogaldorn is undamaged, so it comes down to what the Miniers do, probably.
5. And
but also the Tempestus are just hard enough to kill that sometimes if you don't like overcommit into them, they just spike random 5-up saves. So we'll see.
Cool. So auto pass them. Got the reanimation on the death marks.
Oh my God, they're back to full, chat. We put an entire Tempestus Accolon squad here. It did nothing. It burned our opponent 1 command point. Was the entire summation of what it did. Brutal.
Put as many of them on the point.
Certified Necron moment right there.
On the Lich Guard in range of the Reanimator. It's 2, 3. So do I have a wounded Lich Guard? Don't I do. So that's 1, and then this guy comes back.
Oh my god, we could get extra movement.
Still dead.
Oh, he's for sure going to block the defense stronghold. I think Sin Kane takes it back if he can grab that defend. If he can blank the defend by killing the shock troopers and charging out of the objective, he's measuring it. He sees the line. That's worth 6, potentially 8 points right there if he makes that charge. And they get an auto 6 advance. They get +2 movement from Destroyer Onk. They get advance and charge for 1 command point.
He gets back a wound.
They're going to get there, I think.
Oh, I guess he needed a battle shock.
Oh, he sees the line, Chets. He has to remember that he has to toe the objective because they are obsect there. But I think that will probably spell doom. And I think if he hits that, and he scores a 15 next round, he blanks his opponent on secondaries for battle round 4, and most likely holds him low on battle round 5, plus holds him to between 0 and 3 on primary. He can probably get the secondaries to win out bottom 5. Let's see if he can do it. Ooh. He has to kill the Aquilons. I agree, chat. I think the other thing that you do is you tag the Aquilons with the Destroyers here. Because they won't be able to, or it's unlikely, I think, that they can get models over here to take this objective if they're engaged. They won't score for no prisoners. You might kill them in melee. The Destroyers are 2 attacks, I guess, probably not. But that prevents them from taking your linchpin. And if you kill these guys as well, I think it's writings on the wall, probably. But he's about to hit them with the Hexmark Destroyer. He can post up the Hexmark Destroyer into a position where if they move and end a movement, he can most likely overwatch them on his opponent's turn to try to clear them if they do end up drawing an important secondary. And he has easy recover assets with the Scorpic Lord and the Reanimator in 2 zones for 3 points.
All of them. Yep. So Hexmark is just gonna move here.
Hello, Hexmark.
This guy is gonna go.
This guy got to come back a little bit. Does he have a buddy out here? Oh, I didn't see him.
Yeah. Yep.
He's hiding.
This guy's not.
Oh, this guy was in range to move there? Interesting.
These guys are moving 8. Actually, no, we'll move Sarah's. He's going 10. He's going there to see them. And then these guys are going 10. Think I can get a shot.
He for sure was. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I think that's a big enough score.
And then
you might be able to clinch it.
Now.
That's the big 5er on recover. Almost certainly a solid score on no prisoners as well. Steven gets a 3. And then you just roll out. Oof. That's huge, actually. It does mean the Hexmark is a little out of position, but it is the whole Silent King into the Aquilon squad. Probably fine.
With the Scions.
The Destroyers here could flub out on the Scions here.
Their plasma's all dead. Never mind. That's right. Go ahead.
Okay. So recover.
Retake the objective if he charges. Recover. If he doesn't charge, they're probably not going to take it, though.
You can move and recover, so he'll just do that in case it matters.
The triple recover assets, the rarely seen max recover assets.
Combat move.
Very cool.
Stood still. We go to the shooting phase. We'll start with the Saraz. Everything into the Aquilons.
Okay.
So his 2 big shots, both hit, both wound, AP 3.
1 dice.
12 shots. Not rerolling ones. Okay. 5 AP 1s.
Any more?
Okay. I don't think the menhirs can technically see anybody. I guess they can. Yeah, whatever. The 2 menhirs will shoot that other squad, I guess. Of course. 2 AP4s. Death marks into the Tempests.
Poor Scions.
5 on 2s. I'll hit.
Get absolutely overkilled, dude.
So I put. No, I did not.
Incredible.
5, so the 2s don't. So 3 AP2s.
Okay,
One
more
guy dies.
guys.
You doke. All right. We will go to the destroyers. Do the Quillins have a med pack?
No, they do not.
Okay, so they're just 4. All right. The 2 big guys will shoot the Aquilans. The last big guy will shoot the Dorn, and the Chrono will shoot this squad. So the 2 into the Aquilans. Classic. 1 dies. It's AP4. The 1 shot into the Dorn. Sustains. Oh no. Yes, because they're destroyer. 1 AP4.
We're good.
Okay. And then the Chrono into the other squad.
It didn't matter there, but I don't think they're in range of
blast.
Scimitar to get sustains.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a sustain. What's your strength? It is 5, so you got 2 at AP1.
Take 1.
Kills 1. All right, and he's actioning, and he's in combat, so no other shooting. So we'll go to charge. We'll do the free strat off the Overlord for the charge.
We're gonna overwatch the Lich Guard with the Rogodorn.
Please, by the Emperor, kill a bunch of Lich Guard.
Oh no, they're 18s. Yeah, you're good.
Can we accidentally kill this entire unit on Overwatch?
So it's gonna be 11.
Yeah, down 1, but it's still 10.
I'll reroll 1.
When applying AP to a roll, does minus AP make the save threshold go up? So it applies a penalty to your saving throw roll. So if you would normally need a 3 to hit and your opponent has minus 2 AP, then if you rolled a 3, it would in fact
2 for blast.
It would become a 5, or it would become a 2 or a 1, I guess, because you would get minus 2 to it. So that would be a failure. You would have to roll a 5 up in order to succeed a 3+ save with minus 2 AP, if that makes sense.
1 save from the start.
The easiest way to think about it is to add the AP penalty to the roll you need to save. So minus 2 AP
done in the Imperium
would take a 3+ save to a 5.
All right, back to me. So charge off the Lich for 7.
Yeah, the Dorans, they were good into the Scorpek destroyers, but it's an awkward matchup because they really don't want to see like these mass wound penalty and vulnerable save protected units, which are just super tough for them to kill. It's a weird profile match for them. They're very good into the heavy infantry squads, but really bad into explicitly this Lich Guard unit. And then anything that you underperform into just reanimates back because of the reanimation protocols, which is always the scary thing.
Good there.
10 hours to get through 5 battle rounds. How big of a game were you playing, Treestone? I find starting with combat patrol is usually the way to go, or at least sort of limiting yourself to about 500 points.
So these guys.
Not sure. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there it is. There's coherency. Squad coherency reestablished. Let's go.
Can I?
What are we doing?
Okay. So we should be good there. Yeah, we're not good here, so we'll just go like that. Okay.
We should kill these guys.
We'll do.
We're about to get about 7 Lich Guard and a Lord in.
Your Tempests.
Lord with extra attacks, by the way.
They're in. They don't have melee, right? I should have checked this before.
Nah.
Okay. I don't know. They had like one guy with like, what did I roll? 7.
Nah, they're 2 attacks each. Number 4s. Strength 3.
All right. Destroyers into the other unit. On 8. Cool. And so they're doing the actions. So combat, I guess you can technically interrupt. So we'll do over here, I guess. Uh, 5 death marks, 2 attacks each, so 10 attacks. No.
You gotta start with Amateur first, right?
No, everything's fight first on the charge.
Okay. Okay,
Yep.
okay, cool. That's right.
So you got 4, no APs.
Okay.
Whoa,
Good.
Chads. Absolute Chads.
I'm assuming you don't
One
want
of
to
my few
interrupt.
good ones. No, it's one of my few
Okay.
good ones. Leave me alone.
So we'll go over to this unit. So Gauss destroyers are 2 attacks on 3s, and the chrono. We'll do the chrono later. So 6 3s sustained, nothing. And what's their strength?
So we could actually start
And
taking saves on the
4,
Tempester Prime here in order
so you got 3
to
AP.
keep the med pack alive as long as we can.
Punches 1 man to death. And
But we didn't do
chrono
that because the Tempester Prime and the med pack model are in the same unit.
Okay,
They are no longer attached, which means you can assign saves wherever you want rather than on that character.
You got 3 AP ones.
But we're not doing that. It doesn't really make sense.
Finishes them, right?
No, he's alive on 1.
Oh, there's a leader in there. Okay. Cool. Amintar into Rogaldorn. His 6 big attacks. 5. No, it's okay. That's not okay. We'll spend 1 CP to reroll 1.
I feel like most of
2
Sinkane's command points have just been burning through Amintar's melee attacks. That would kill a Rogaldorn. See a command reroll? You can't keep it alive?
1.
Nope.
Nope.
Good night, sweet prince.
Nope.
Amintar bags himself a 2nd Rogaldorn for the game. What an absolute monster
the Lich Guard.
that man is. Despite having the infantry keyword,
Highland,
he is a monster.
I think this guy can get in. He's still providing there. Then I think this guy can get in. This guy then can fight. And their little friend is back here. And he's with his friends. All right, so 2 guys can't fight. Sorry, 3 guys can't fight. So
6 Lich Guard.
3.
And an Overlord should kill these guys.
6 times 3, 18. Yeah.
It's wild that they're only 3 attacks each. Lich Guard definitely suffer from the early edition melee problem.
12.
1 damage, 3 attacks.
P2s.
Okay. If this is a Space Marine unit, they'd have 5 attacks each, 2 damage.
Does that get them? Do they not have a save? Okay.
They are tougher to kill, though.
And they got 5.
In fairness.
Okay, cool.
They're dead.
It's a Hormagon.
To the point.
No. It's not damage 30. Strength 26. That will clear defense stronghold. We're going to lock Steven into most likely a 3 for primary. He's going to go to 59 points. We dodged the funny number by 10. Sinkane got a very small number of kills. 3. He did get 3, so he will get the 5 for no prisoners. So up to 40. Recover assets for 5 up to 45. He's down at 11, but he's about to score a 15 on primary. I think this is a lock for Necrons, unless something insane happens.
3. Yeah, 4 units.
I killed the tank.
The
Killed
Cadians,
these guys.
the Scions. So that's 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, because that's a leader. Okay. Yeah. So we max no priz for 5.
Steven
Okay.
probably just ditching defend at the end of the
Yeah,
turn here. Yep.
recover
Got a
for
0 for better on
5.
4 secondaries. Oh, I would love to have seen a redraw on one of those secondaries last turn. That would have been great. And it mostly comes down to secondary draws this turn. What does he get? No prisoners. Extend. Oh, no. And he lost his home objective. No prisoners. He could score 2 on for 4. If he clears 2, I think we pay the CPU, we redraw extend for something that scores higher.
No prisoners. That's iffy. Because of fort, so
Extend he could get for 2 that would only end up being maybe 6 points.
Overwhelming just as bad. Assassinate's good. Cleanses.
Should have grenaded. I think I agree.
Behind is easy points.
It's tough because it's like cost of CP and you lose the servo turret activation. But when you are in that fine distance, like you're right on the line where average dice might either kill the unit and basically bag the game, or flub out and do nothing, you really have to hedge your bets.
Yeah, I guess we'll just see how that goes.
Okay.
All right.
Gonna hold the strats. So the Rogel Dorn wants to sit here, I think.
Very brave.
Don't think that there's a way the Aquilons get to this objective, right? It doesn't matter if they do, because soon came bottom 5 scores. So if he holds this objective and he can get line to the Scorpec Lord and the Hexpack Destroyer, he can kill both of them for 4 no prisoners. Not unreasonably. He has to get within 12 of the hex mark, but he's pretty fast. I don't know. I think he can do it. And then he wants, as long as he's holding 1 objective, he can grab.
Okay, yes.
Extend for 2. Better draw would be if he drew behind. He could auto pass here and get an extra point. If he drew assassination, I think, if he went for a redraw. Assassination would be upside. O-Force would be upside. Cleanse would be bad. Behind would be upside. Secure would be the same. Recover would be bad. Storm would be possible. And March would probably be the same. I think that the math says to redraw there.
There's 5.5.
Overwatch when he brings the kill to the midboard. It's just going to be Silent King, right? Silent King almost certainly flips the movement this battle round and then just runs into the center. He can't get one shot by the Rogel Dorn. I mean, he could. I mean, who knows? But I'm not sure it will matter because Sin Kane will hold 13.
Right? I think you have enough movement to get within 12 or no?
Yeah.
I think I'm maybe just short by the looks of it.
Okay.
So I do think I want to do the redraw on.
He can't hit the hex mark?
Prisoners, because I really don't have anything I can kill.
Okay.
Like maybe a score push.
Just flip to move, I guess. Instead of take aim. Feels bad, but we'll see.
The other guy.
And he's cutting no prisoners. What? Oh, assassination, though. All right.
So
well,
Scorpic Lord's worth more points.
Fair enough. Unpunished. Imagine if he had kept no prisoners. He had moved himself. No, you have extend. No! Don't leave the objective.
I know, because we got to score 2 for extend.
There he goes. Okay, we figured it out. Losing my mind over here, chat.
Me. I'll get covered.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Full activation of the Scorpic Lord. That will score him 7 points if he can kill him.
I won't get covered because I'm touching the terrain, so you can just fully see me. Cool.
He'll be up to 66 points. It will be up to Sin King to score 21.
Shits and giggles will
to tie the game, 22 to win. He has to score 7.
Nothing. No, 1 save.
This is an Overwatch from the X mark. Yeah, take that. Get him. 7 on secondaries.
Take a wound.
I believe in
Okay, down to 17.
our Cursed Legion friend here
So,
to find 7 on secondaries. That was a great redraw, actually. That was almost pure upside.
Yep, and we're gonna shoot the score pack, and we're gonna stay in combat and hopefully die.
Yep. I will make you -1 to hit on the score pick.
And use my last CP for +1 AP.
Okay. We'll see it.
All right, we're gonna start the big cannon.
Yeah, that was definitely was the best possible draw he could have gotten. If he had
Reroll.
gone for broke and moved, ditched extend,
I'm sorry.
and gotten the assassinate. I mean, it's so low, like
Into a 2.
you know, it's so awkward, right?
Bro.
And then you just got to roll a bunch of 5s to hit or whatever. But if he had hit that and then killed 2 and assassinated, that would have been the best possible.
We're gonna do this stubbers right now, just to roll.
just get the bad dice all out of the way.
I don't think it's gonna matter at this point. Like,
Force
-1 to hit. -1 to hit. Yeah.
1 save, AP1.
I haven't done 5s.
He's okay.
Multi-meltas.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay.
Oh
Cannon.
no!
Okay.
You just flubbed?
Okay. We tried. Combat, you fight first.
Yeah,
Dude.
4 guys.
When people are always this is the funniest thing because people are like, dude, Rogaldorns, they're too cheap. They're too inexpensive.
There's my 4.
A Rogaldorn is unkillable and it kills everything it shoots at. And then you watch literally any Militarum game and 60% of Dorn activations end with nothing dying.
Nothing.
This unit is a dice game in and of itself.
Okay. Then over there's 2 6-punches.
4+ ballistic skill, it turns out, is very difficult to make consistent units out of. All right, so that is game. There is no way that Sinkane loses now. Because he will have a 15 on primary that puts him to 60. I guess he has to draw literally any scoreable secondary because Steven's going to go to 61 at the end of this turn because he's going to get extend. But no assassination means it's basically a sure thing.
Oh, he's a 4-up. Okay.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. Turns out reels once the hit is good. Yeah, it turns out, unfortunately, 40K's combat system is so ineptly designed that you need rerolls to make the game functional.
You just don't love me like that, bro.
Which means that any of the detachments that give rerolls they basically bring the combat system back to being normal.
Behind.
Very unfortunate there. The -1 to hit, we can't, obviously -1 to hit is a huge deal for Astra Militarum too. So any -1 to hit effect is enormous. Assassination extend, or excuse me, behind enemy lines. Assassination draws for Sinkane. Even if he scores literally nothing, if he does nothing, he just scores behind with his units that are there. He will win by 3. What a fucking game, chat.
Yeah, that was
incredible.
I was trying to pull ahead there. I didn't want to go first.
He would have forced him to kill the Rogaldorn commander if he had gotten his own assassination. It would have forced him to full activate into a smokescreened tank commander to try to get the win. Which also would have pulled him out of it behind enemy lines. Actually, that would have been a disaster if Steven had scored his assassination. He could have won the game right there because that draw was so explicitly weird.
And it's just the throw them too, like.
Oh, brutal.
I rolled good on those saves. I was like the few times that I rolled.
Hitting on 4s and anything with smoke is 8s. Yeah. I think smoke was probably a mistake in fairness.
Too.
Although to be fair, that wasn't smoke. That was just that was a detachment.
Yeah, I think the only
that gave the score
mistake I think I did big. That's the squad of Scorpec that were here. There's really no way to get them over to here, but I kind of wanted them over here.
Yeah, there was a redraw.
Because they ended up sitting.
A redraw would have helped for sure.
They got
I don't know what was in Sinkane's deck,
but
we'll take a quick peek here.
Yeah, obviously.
Extend would have been good. Secure would have been good. Display would have been good. Storm would have been equal. Bring it down would have been awkward.
What was it?
Marked would have been the same.
The not going for the
force would have been worse. Yeah, there were a couple bad redraws in there.
Super swinging, right? Like
the 7, you mean?
Yeah, with the reroll. Like I know it's high percentage. Like
yeah, it's pretty high with 7 re-rolling, although I did need to re-roll it. But then I rolled
Yeah.
a 10, which became a 12.
I think that might change the game if you fail that save a little bit.
If I
Never leave
fail,
without a
I'm
void
sure,
dragon.
sure, right? Because that.
Yeah, so Sinkane said that
It ended
he's
up not mattering for the point.
in the pregame discussion that he's not a fan of Pantheon.
Still had enough OT. He just had to flip the orders.
And that
Yeah,
he
although it
expects the
didn't
Catan data sheets to
Yeah.
get hit really
Yeah.
hard, and
That
so
also
he's
ate
prepping lists that do not rely on Catan
5,
shards,
essentially menhir shots.
which it makes sense to
Yeah,
me.
that's why I bring the regular Dorns. You know,
With
like they're just
sustain, yeah.
So there's an
Like,
afterthought. Yeah, he
like-
expended his utility to score primary, which I think
So,
I mean
yeah,
certainly
that-
works,
I
right?
mean,
He
yeah,
almost
if I
he
fail
almost
a
clinched
7
it off of that
rerollable,
alone.
That's real bad. Otherwise, yeah, this list just hits so hard, man. I mean,
He also didn't really have any
one
command
squad
points to
just
redraw,
leave
which
the
is
knight,
unfortunate too.
and that on average, that's what they should do.
Yeah, I knew you would have no problems with damage, and to me that, like, I needed something, and it did its job, honestly. Like,
You just go back to playing Star Shadow Arsenal. I think
all
that's
your
also
resources to
probably the
build that
case.
turn,
That Star Shadow
and
Arsenal
then,
build
like,
is so boring,
these
by the way.
actual ones, like,
I'm
that's,
so
like,
tired of it.
peak kill, but it could have gone better.
It's
Right?
so consistently good, but
yeah.
it's so boring. Oh my god.
Like that, like didn't work out for me, and then a couple things here and there. You know, like overall,
Yeah, I
I
think
got a close game though.
Yeah, I think this unit living through the shooting, it's either I shoot them and I kill them, or I don't shoot them at all, and you don't get on a point. And I ended up like undershooting a little bit, and then that was
a surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Because I was thinking about rapiding my equivalents on the point for a guaranteed 5.
Yep.
But then I felt like I wanted to take your home.
Yeah.
And I felt like because that would be
That would have been big.
Uh,
well, that would have been
that would have been net equal or
6 points.
You know, would have stopped you for 3, took away
I
2.
would have lost. No, it'd be 5 points because I would have lost
would've
the
been-
3 and gotten only 3 instead of 5.
So it would have been like net equals, but so like I guess I should.
Necron Army rule needs to change in 11th. I hope it does.
Like,
it's so toxic.
Redrawing your other
It just punishes either bad profile matchups or bad rolling.
Yeah.
Like super hard.
I think that was this.
I also drew
aggression.
I would prefer them to do other stuff. If they were like a teleporting faction, I actually think Necrons would be cool. Like slow base movement, but they have a lot of like reposition effects. That would be sick.
I like these new Necrons. They're fun.
You know, their whole thing's like teleporting around.
Tough. I don't think I've beaten since the update.
Yeah.
I think I'm 0-2 or 0-3. So
they're pretty good. I hope they don't touch. I mean, Amintar is going to go up, but I hope the rest of this list doesn't go up because it's a fun
I think
list.
this list, other than him, is safe, right? Like you're not
I would
bringing
hope
anything
so.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Scorpec destroyers are insanity, but I know a lot of people don't aren't particularly high on them, so who knows?
So like they're a glass cannon though, right?
It depends into what. I mean, into like they're like the classic T6 3 wounds profile. So if you have a lot of like damage 3, then
they're just a grab a Space
They don't have an
Marine.
invuln. But the -1 to hit in this can make it a little swingy, and then with like reanimation, there's like a chance they live. I mean, you killed 6 with 2 guns off a Dorn, so that can definitely happen, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, they move so quick and they hit so hard, and they're not super expensive. I forget how many points they are, but they're not like crazy expensive.
I remember they're reasonable, like less than 200 for the Scorpec. So I think like they're a good unit overall. They're solid.
Yeah, with the character, they're 270.
Is that the math? Yeah.
Yeah, 180 for 6, 90-point character.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're 180. Yeah, 180 is great for 6 dudes. And then the Lord is like real good, even just solo, right? Because then he goes up to T7. He's got the invuln. It's a Necron, so he's kind of hard to kill sometimes.
And yeah, the Lord survived over here and killed
that's
the
true.
Scion squad.
Yeah. Yep. So
I mean, so like he got good value for you there. The other one, you know, ended up coming over here and doing Locust after his squad.
Yeah, he ended up doing it. I mean, he's the one that killed the knight, right? The big knight. And then he scored me secondary points. So can't complain.
Yeah. Solid.
What'd you think, Trevi?
Great game. Yeah, that was. I think if 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 these Dorns like showed up a little bit, they had a couple turns where they just did stone nothing, which was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if there was a universe where this final turn, either if this guy does die, then this draw is really weird because now you have to score both, and you have to like basically either just straight kill this guy with guns or pull models from the side to kill him, and then behind enemy lines scores less.
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I think Hexmark would have advanced to get behind, right? And then the Lich
and then
Guard recover one guy, and then they charge,
Right.
and then he gets shot by the 3 Goss.
Yeah. And then we're just like rolling a bunch of attacks into like a smoke screen
Yeah.
Dorn, and who knows what happens.
Yep.
As we saw, that could be a dead Dorn or 0 damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But also like if the God draw this previous turn, I think would have been if we redrew extend and then into assassination and then move this guy and kill both characters, which obviously is like really awkward because one of them's gonna be -1 to hit. You need the melted to convert. Who knows what's gonna happen? But if that happens, then the score's like really close.
Yeah, he wasn't close enough to
with
touch that
extra move.
Yeah, from over there.
I mean, if you do
Because I have to pivot
move, but then you don't have +1 to hit, right?
Move
So then you're getting
13?
5s.
11 with a pivot.
11 with a pivot. I mean, that's like 10. I don't know.
I think he was.
And if you had a pivot, and an
I think
extra
you were a little in the wall.
Yeah, because you have to pivot to get through here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if it didn't exist, then it didn't exist. That's fair.
But yeah, I mean, super close game, right?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of little stuff goes.
Yeah, there's like a million things where anything goes differently, right? If Amintar fails his saves to the multi-meltas, right, on that Overwatch, like like that changes everything.
Like this Thorn is going crazy.
That roll was nuts. As soon as he's like Overwatch 2 6s, it was like, oh no,
Then you're like 4s. I'm like, oh
yeah, 2 6s and then 2 successful wounds, and I was like, is this it? Is Amintar's Reign of Terror end here, like to this random Overwatch? Yeah.
The game had a bunch of fun moments like that though. So
there's the 2 units too that came down. Especially the first the Aquilans that came down that survived the Saraz and Hexmark Overwatch on, was it down to a guy?
2 guys.
The first Overwatch, I think, killed 9 guys on the Catechins, and then I think the Aquilans left like 2,
8.
Yeah, killed 8 instead of the which was Area Denial and Locust, I think.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like that.
Attempting Target Locust, I think.
Tempting Target Locust.
Yeah, around 2. Yeah. Ooh, tough.
Aquilons are so good.
But also the death marks, right? Living,
surviving,
just barely.
Yeah,
I'm curious because we were discussing it in the chat room. The command points are obviously tight, I think, at that point. But curious if it's worth if we just don't activate the servo turret and just grenade normally instead, because it's like probably expected 2 more casualties versus the servo activation on average, and then that will likely kill the unit. But they get to shoot you back harder too. So.
No, well, it's whatever, right? It's 1 extra shot.
Yeah, but like we're talking about like this is like almost literally a coin flip interaction, right? And so like if you kill one more lasgun guy, like does that change the math?
I think the mistake there was not towing something else onto the point that I could have.
Yeah,
right? I could have put like 1 men here on and taken 1 men here less shot at this Dorn, or I think the Reanimator needed to be here for some reason. I don't remember.
Yeah, because he was strung to the
he was just doing recover.
Sure. Yeah, so he could have just been.
He was doing home recover, so he should have been on.
Maybe there was that order of operations there thing because like Silent King was here, right? So I think he might have just been in the way.
No, he wasn't. So the turn these guys came down, it was only my death marks on the home. That's why it was
right. But I think the King was here though, and so the movement from the Reanimator might have been weird. Because if the King was like over
King
here,
was, I think, wholly within, because he was I think this is the turn he shot down that way.
I gotcha.
So I think Reanimator.
So he probably could have made it. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. But I mean, a lot of minutia for sure.
There's always a million things.
Yeah. Yeah. It is cool when you get a game so close that you're like, you start to identify like just like a tiny little imperfections in your movement where you're like, I find a bunch of ways I can improve, which is always good.
Yeah, I feel that way because like I feel like I took the risky play here, but I should have just did the 6-inch, the rapid over here for the 5 points. Because you shouldn't have shot the scions, right? Like, so I should have guaranteed that more. I feel like we both made a mistake there, right? And then I had to make this play, and then like Chevy said, like if this dies or this dies, like this whole game is different. So it's just a game that comes down to a couple 4-ups is a good game.
Yep,
for sure, for sure.
Well, thanks for the game, guys. I'll get your scores in, so you'll be all set.
Sweet.
And
thanks, Trev.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Thank you. Till the next one, guys.
Cheers.
Later.
What a game, chat. That was sick. That was really fun. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I've got to hop off because we got to go jump over on Monday Mayhem over on the YouTube channel. Please come hang out with me over on YouTube. I'm going to be live in about, I don't know, give me 5 minutes or so just to reset here. And we'll be hanging out over there. I might be live afterwards too, because I don't know. I might have a game. I'm not sure. We'll see what's going on. But in any case, we're gonna go talk about some Monday Mayhem. We're gonna raid. We're gonna meme raid a. I think Italian Age of Sigmar stream because it's the only ongoing live gameplay on the Warhammer tag right now. So we'll go give them. Or is this Spanish actually? I'm not sure. We're gonna go give them a raid. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you over on YouTube. Cheers.